Yeah. My come and never sleep on me. Eyes on my chain, 숙여 너의 고개를 what you looking at fool. 너의 눈 허리 멍청했고 find your comfort from another yeah. I go low like undercover yeah. Wanna know my name 죽지 않은 일은 위에 부어버려 기름 yes. You can even guess me cause I'm baby.
Hello everybody, welcome to One Drink Podcast where we talk about one topic for one drink. I'm Matthew.
And I'm Oliver.
And today we're talking about crazy, weird court cases.
Yeah, from criminal to lawsuits to...
I mean, I can't believe that we waste the money on even some of these court cases.
It's unbelievable. And, you know, people wonder why, like, the court system is so backed up. Well, we're about to blow the top wide open.
Yeah, so basically we're letting everyone know why your court is backed up.
Yeah, months out because these assholes.
When there's real cases that have to be done,
but they can't be. This is why. Because you got all these morons screwing around and shit.
I never thought of it that way. But it is so correct. So yes, obviously, I have been into the court system myself. Mm-hmm. It sucks.
Yes.
It's kind of. It's not scary, but it's
stressful.
It's stressful.
Yeah. And laden with anxiety.
In the everything is just so. Yeah. The judge just doesn't care.
No, because he sees a million of us a day.
He's heard everything, and he's just like, you know.
And just know, if you ever do find yourself in court, you are not special.
No, not at all.
You don't have an extenuating circumstance.
No. And it doesn't matter who you know.
No.
It doesn't matter if you're, you know, celebrities, yes, whatever, but if you're just a normal dude, woman, kid,
you're nobody. You're nobody.
To that judge.
If you're normal, you're nobody.
Exactly.
You're nobody.
He doesn't care.
No, you're just a statistic. Pay the fine and get out.
Yeah. That's it.
That's it.
So yes, today we're talking about the court system, and here's a case. Well, let's just. You ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh wait.
Oh, you want me to start?
Yeah,
all right, I'll start.
Start off.
So I'm a coffee drinker, right? Got my Dunkin' today.
One drink.
So this one is a lawsuit from Starbucks. Chicago woman Stacy Pincus filed a $5 million class action lawsuit against Starbucks in April 2016, claiming the company puts too much ice in its cold drinks.
Oh.
Okay. I can't even.
So the judge reads this already, and in his mind, he's just like.
It's like, son of a bitch. The lawsuit accused Starbucks of advertising iced drinks as 24-ounce beverages when the cup only contained 14 ounces of fluid. Oh. Because of the ice. The result of this case, named the most frivolous lawsuit of 2016 by the U.S. Chamber of Commerce Institute for Legal Reform, the $5 million lawsuit was dismissed by a Chicago federal judge in late 2016. Wow. A federal judge. That's
how far it got.
Yeah, a federal judge.
My Lord.
And if you're worried about getting your money's worth for your iced drink at Starbucks, here's a solution. Request light ice.
Or no one. Well, you need
$5 million.
I know.
How do you justify suing for $5?
I mean, I could understand.
Where did that number come from? Emotional distress? I need 10 more ounces.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So,
Jesus Christ.
I mean, I give her. Good for trying. You know what I mean?
No.
But. Seriously, $5 million?
But sit the fuck down.
Get a free coffee. Can I get a free... or something like that, but to go to court, to back again...
And that federal judge is sitting there like this.
Drinking a Starbucks coffee. Stupid bitch.
Gee, I wish I had 10 more ounces too.
He's like, wait a minute.
So dumb.
Yeah, crazy. All right, this one... we're going over to beer here.
Okay.
Man sues Budweiser for failing to help him attract beautiful women.
Oh my god. Hey, sex sells.
So, when they say when you get drunk, people look better, or, whatever the case may be. Overton sued Anheuser-Busch for $10,000, claiming to have suffered emotional distress, mental injury, and financial loss.
Mental injury?
Needless to say, this case was dismissed.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I feel like he tried to, slide it under the radar with the, $10,000.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because, what's $10,000 to Anheuser-Busch?
He thought he was going to get a free 10.
Right, they'd be like, whatever, just shut the fuck up and go away. You know what I mean? Here's your 10 G's. You know what I mean? Yeah. Sign this non-disclosure agreement. You can't talk about anything at all. Here's the $10,000. Get the fuck out of my face.
He played it safe, kind of he's like, well, 10. Why not get a free $10,000? Hell no.
You know that, I bet you this was some good old boy at some shit-ass bar.
Yep.
And he'd been going there for however many years. Talking about how he played football in high school, right? The dude's 53 years old.
The back in the
probably
day
works
guy.
Construction. You know what I mean? Bitches about work. Calls his wife the old lady.
Oh God.
You know what I mean? Got 2 sons.
And he owes $5,000 tab at the bar.
Right.
So he's like,
right.
How can I get?
I bet you he just goes in when Budweiser's on special. You know what I mean? And him and his 3 dumbass friends.
Oh my God.
Can you picture this guy?
Yeah.
Everybody can picture this guy.
It's already in my head. I'm just like, there he is.
There he is. You know what I mean? Jim.
Oh God.
John.
Yep. And Bill.
Frank. You know what I mean?
Frank's there.
Gotta be.
And they're just talking about.
They're just talking about how we should sue him because. Yeah.
Hey guys, I got a great idea.
Right, I'm gonna sue Budweiser because I don't got no bitches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that there's any in here. But,
right. Right. At 2:00 in the afternoon on a Wednesday.
And it's ladies'
empty ass bar. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So that guy.
Yep.
Case dismissed.
Idiot.
Back in your courts up once again.
This one was from the Hershey Company. Robert Brayton of Missouri filed a lawsuit claiming that the Hershey Company intentionally sells partially full packages of Whoppers, Reese's Pieces, and other products.
Jeez.
In May 2017, his $5 million class action lawsuit was given the green light to move forward by U.S. District Judge Nanette, whatever her last name is.
She should be fired.
The result, on February 16th, 2018, Brayton's case was thrown out. U.S. District Judge concluded that Brayton wasn't really harmed because even though he realized that the packages of Whoppers and Reese's candy weren't full, he continued to buy them.
Oh my
and
God.
buy he did. Over the course of a decade, Brayton bought over 600 packages of the sweet treats.
Wow. That's like cereal or potato chips.
Yeah. But you know what? They pack them full of air though, so that they don't get damaged in shipping and stuff. You know what I mean? Like it protects the product. I mean, it makes the bag look fuller, yes. But
so this guy went.
But everybody knows that no bags of anything ever are ever full.
Right.
Ever.
Yep. The closest chip that I've noticed that is full, like literally, Cheetos.
Oh yeah, well, Cheetos are the real gangsters. Though,
when I buy a bag of Cheetos, them things
they're pretty full.
They're packed.
Especially the puffs. Especially like the puffs. Them motherfuckers stay full. Good job, Cheetos.
Yeah. Cheetos is on. They know.
Cheetos is on it. They're like, I ain't getting sued.
Yeah, right. They're like, we're gonna give the people what they want.
What they want.
So $5 million again.
$5 million again.
Man,
it's like a nice number. You know what I mean?
So if you were in a predicament, where you could sue, would you just go big?
I mean, I guess
depending on the situation.
Yeah, but I feel like I would rather take. I'm not a gambler, so I would take guaranteed money, like guaranteed low money, over probably not high money every single time.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like if I knew that, like the Budweiser guy, $10,000. You know what I mean? Like that's. if I could, so he could prove he bought 600 packages of this candy, right?
Right.
And say the bags were half full. You know what I mean? I'd just be like, well, give me the other half. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Give me the other half.
Right.
Or give me 600 free candies.
Yeah.
Send me a couple cases.
That dude would be in heaven.
You know what I mean? Give me my free shit. Motherfucker, you know you ain't about to get no $5 million. And then he had to pay lawyers and all this shit. He's probably out $20,000 for lawyers.
That's what I'm saying.
It's stupid.
As soon as you bring in a lawyer,
Right.
you're already negative money.
Right.
So now you're like, fuck.
Well, a lot of these attorneys, though, for big suits like that, will only take a percentage if they win.
Oh, good.
So that's like a big thing. You know what I mean?
Is that a new thing now?
No, not really. But that means that like these lawyers should be smart enough for their own sakes to not take a case that they don't think that they can win.
Exactly.
So this dumbass lawyer thought that he could win $5 million because he had half full candy packages.
And plus the first judge pushed it through.
Yeah.
You know, so she should just be fired right away. She's like, oh yeah, this'll... She had it out for another judge. She's like, I'm going to give it to Judge Fitzpatrick over here just to mess with
Just to fuck with him. Like, here you go.
Yeah. Take that.
Mix that in with your next serial killer case. Or whatever, you know what I mean?
Mix that in with your real court cases.
All right, but make the real ones wait.
Yeah.
We got to get this guy's $5 million.
That's the thing about court, too, is you go in, they just pretty much say hi to you, and they're like, come back in a month.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's like, so why did I come here now?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And then even that second time, they're like, well, we
haven't quite reached a deal yet, so...
Yeah, let's come back in
push it out
another month.
Yeah.
God,
sweet. Meanwhile, you got that shit just sitting there over your head.
Right.
Knowing you have a court date is one of the stressful things in the entire world. Because it's all you think. It's all I think about.
That's all I...
Is my upcoming court date. You know what I mean?
Because you don't know.
No. You just want it to be over.
You don't know what the judge is going to do.
Nope. You know what he might do. But it could go...
Yeah. You think the absolute worst and hope for the best.
Yep.
And that's the only thing I can tell you.
And then you sit there and obsess about it for a month. And then another month. And then another month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I when I went to court, I literally I turned white. My mom's like, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, why? She goes, you look sick. And I was like,
I am sick.
I was like, I don't know what's going on here.
Dude, my last thing, 8-9 years ago, whatever it was, lasted from start to finish. It was 11 months.
Yeah, see, so
11
long.
months,
and oh man, it's crazy. Anyway, so does anyone say you look like somebody?
Yeah.
Who's that?
So funny. We were just talking about courts. I don't really see it, but the only time someone's ever said, "Oh, you look like so and so," is when I was in jail.
Nice.
And I swear to God, almost everybody thought that I looked like Nicolas Cage.
Really?
Yeah, and that's what I said.
The old Cage?
I was like, I don't see it.
Like,
I've heard that my mannerisms a lot. I've gotten the association of mannerisms and stuff.
Yeah.
To Will Smith.
Okay.
But it's probably because I say a lot of his lines from his movies. Right. He's like my favorite actor.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
I say a lot of that stuff. And then Justin the other day, we have a little group chat going, and he put a message in there, and he was like, I'm sitting at work watching YouTube of Steve Harvey clips from Family Feud.
Oh yeah.
And he goes, dude, the way that he is laughing at these people and his mannerisms that he's using reminds me of Ali in 30 years.
That's gonna be you. That's funny.
So, but none that I feel ever like were.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, you're right, I do.
Yeah. So no, someone compared me to Jeremy Renner a little bit.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't look like any celebrity.
No.
You know what I mean? Like,
I don't look like anybody famous.
Yeah. I always get though, oh dude, you look familiar.
I get that all the time. All the time.
Really?
Yep.
Why? What? How?
There's got to be something about facial features that
stick out.
That makes somebody think of somebody they know. You know what I mean? Like a common, like cheekbones or, like the shape of your face, or you know what I mean. There's got to be something in that like makes your brain think that you know or might know somebody.
You look familiar.
Yeah.
So, anyways, a man sues Michael Jordan, the basketball player, for facial resemblance. Now, you normally, $5 million.
He sued Nike too. Nike and Michael Jordan.
$816 million.
See, now here's a guy that was like, I'm gonna go big or I'm gonna go home.
Oh yeah, because he knows Jordan.
Right. Let me throw almost $1 billion lawsuit.
Oh my god. Okay, so Heckert has been mistaken for the NBA superstar for the last 15 years and had grown tired of it. He's just sick of it. Now, listen. This guy, and I'm sure he did, reap the benefits, if you know what I'm saying.
Like Michael Jordan.
If you know what I'm saying, with the women and the little whatever.
I want to know how much he actually looked like Mike, though.
I looked it up.
Did he look like Mike?
He could get away with it.
For somebody that wasn't a basketball fan.
Exactly.
Right.
But, yeah. A little bit he did. But Heckert told the court that Jordan caused him emotional pain and suffering, defamation, and personal injury. Prior to his... whatever. Heckert eventually dropped the suit. Because it was
It's the dumbest lawsuit ever. You know what's maybe even more amazing to me than what it takes to sue for $800 and some odd million is you managed to find the one person in the world that's dumber than you.
Yeah.
Which is the lawyer.
Right.
That was like, I'll take that case.
I got you.
That's the only guy that's more delusional in the world than that guy.
And speaking of reaping the benefits of looking like someone, reminds me of 4 years ago, whatever, Oliver, he didn't look like anyone, but he just dressed up as a golfer, right? We reap the benefits of free drinks, free food, and just more wealthier people talking to us.
Yeah,
right?
And we were just getting a lot of attention. Positive attention.
That would not...
No, they never even looked at us.
Talk to us if we walked in there to this day.
Not that bar.
So,
and that's just... maybe a golfer.
Right.
Not Michael Jordan.
And that's what
not Michael fucking Jordan, dude.
Dude, he could have made a lot of money just off of idiot.
Yeah.
Not so,
but he actually sued for that total amount, but it was split 50-50 between Jordan personally and Nike.
Okay.
So he was going up against Nike's however many thousands of lawyers. And then Michael Jordan's lawyers, who he's probably got a team of fucking lawyers.
That's what I'm saying. No chance.
Jesus Christ. Just get out of here.
Personal injury, my ass.
Right. All right. So, this one is funny. Subway. In 2013, a group of Subway customers filed a class action lawsuit against the chain, claiming its foot-long subs didn't always measure up to 12 inches.
Wow.
Yeah. Before the lawsuit was consolidated, some plaintiffs were seeking up to $5 million from the sandwich chain. U.S. District Court Judge Lynn Adelman called the case quite weak, and Subway was cleared of deceptive marketing practices, but agreed to make sure that the subs were the proper size in the future, and would pay $520,000 in attorney fees and $500 to each of the 10 plaintiffs.
What?
Yeah, so they paid the people that were suing them. Yeah. So, case in point, they had $500,000. These 10 people had $500,000 just in attorney fee. That's $50,000 per person.
That's what I'm saying.
Per person! And all they got out of it was $500.
So crazy.
And that probably took 2 years.
Easy. They just were like...
So you do all that work in 2 years trying to scam this money.
Good point.
Because,
scam the money.
Bread doesn't always cook the same.
True. You are true.
Because it's bread. You ever made bread or watch anybody make... You ever look at two loaves of bread? They're never the same.
True.
You don't get twin loaves. You know what I mean? It's not like the Olsen twins. You know what I mean? They're not identical. They're like fraternal twins. You know what I mean? They kind of look like a lot alike. Like they're definitely siblings, but
that is so funny.
It's ridiculous.
Do you like Subway?
Not really. There's way better subs out there.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I don't dislike it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If I'm hungry and it's right there, you know what I mean? I don't mind grabbing a sub, but you know, I'll go to DeBella's every single day.
Always. Yep.
Yeah.
DeBella's is just so...
Dude, it's so good.
And dude, I'm telling you, when you get one, so you go in there hungry, and you're like, I could eat a full sub.
Yeah.
Right? Can you eat a full sub?
Yes.
Oh, you can.
Large.
I try every time.
Not all the time. Not every time. But sometimes I can.
And I know the sub...
I feel awful after it.
But you can't move. Like, you're just... That whole sub is
It's uncomfortable.
in your stomach.
It's
just like,
uncomfortable.
I hate this
and I'm little, too. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like, those subs are, like, the whole size of me, bro. Their subs are longer than I am wide. Right? Like, across the stomach. So... Right. But people... Because I've gone on, during lunch or whatever, I've gone with people that are, like, on the same job site as me or whatever. Yeah. And they'll sit there and they'll be like...
Did he just...
Are you going to eat that whole thing?
Fuck yeah, I am.
I'll be like, yeah, because I don't want to work anymore today.
As soon as I eat this, I'm done.
Right, and I own my own company, so, you know, if it's like, well, I'll just go home if I want to go home. Like, I could just go home after lunch.
You just get back, you're about to... not
you know, it's really terrible, and Jackie hates me for it because, you know, she's a health and wellness coach.
Oh, yeah.
At least half the time, probably more, I don't take a lunch break when I work. Like, during my day, I won't eat
You just
lunch.
go and get it done.
I'll just work.
Yeah.
Because I am so worthless after I eat lunch. Mm-hmm. I'm worthless. Like, I don't get shit done. Sometimes I'll take the lunch break too late. Like, I'll take it at 1 o'clock. You know what I mean? And then by, like, 1:30, 2 o'clock, I'm like, well, I should just start cleaning up. You know what I mean? It's almost 3.
I think I'm done.
Like, I'm just going to be done with this. And then I'm home at 2:30 and taking a nap.
Oh, yeah, you have to. But yeah, Subway, $5 million again.
$5 million. Each. And then they consolidated the whole thing.
Yeah. Damn it.
Yeah.
All right, so high school. Were you a fan of high school? You liked high school, you said?
Yeah, I liked high school.
I did too. It was fun, you know, but, you know, high school is high school. This high school student sues for being woken up in class.
What?
He's like, I got a case here.
He sued the school?
Oh, yeah. For the teacher waking him up in class while he was supposed to be awake learning.
Oh, so his dad was the Budweiser guy. Definitely. His dad was definitely the Budweiser guy.
Go to school, son.
Here's what you do.
At the bar, we talked about
I'll call my lawyer.
We talked about it at the bar.
Frank gave me a great idea.
You're going to go to bed, right?
And you're going to sue those bastards.
It's a school. We got to get money.
I still got an all county record.
Oh, my God.
High school record still stands.
All right. The student suffered severe injuries to his left eardrum. The case was dismissed. And the kid was mocked by his fellow students for the rest of his high school career.
In 30 years, he's going to be talking about that with his buddies at the same bar. My daddy used to come to this bar.
You know my daddy. He tried to sue Budweiser.
Oh, you're that guy's dad?
and his son is getting no chicks
But
either.
I'm like, no way, man. Not after that shit. Ew, you're dating the sleeping guy?
Oh my God. Yeah.
Oh, that shit's awesome.
This is why your courts are backed up, people.
So funny.
Sorry.
Oh, so I forgot the recap of that Subway one that I had just gone over. So both parties thought the lawsuit had been put to rest. It was appealed filed in March 2016, and the appeal claims the settlement offered no benefit to the majority of the class. Just like Subway bread, the payout came up short. On August 25th, 2017, the 7th Circuit Court of Appeals, which is only one step under the United States Supreme Court.
Stop it.
Yes, the 7th Circuit. It's in Chicago.
Wow.
Yeah. Rejected the settlement in the Subway case because it would have left the class with nothing.
That is crazy that it went that.
To the 7th Circuit Court of Appeals.
I mean, that judge,
Well, it's a panel.
or a panel, or
Yeah, it's 7 of them.
when they seen that, they were just like, "This is what this world's come to."
Right. This is what we're doing here?
They were just like this immediately.
Yeah. Right. Get the fuck out.
I'm surprised they didn't put that dude in jail. You know, they're like,
Right, for wasting my time.
Time,
That should be a
money.
jailable
That's
offense.
what I'm
No, because there'd be way more people in the court system. No.
And then
It's a catch-22.
the jails are just flooded. Why are you in here? Tried to sue fucking Starbucks for $5 million. Me too, bro. Oh my god.
I tried to get Dunkin'. Same.
Oh shit.
Oh, okay. So my next one, Home Depot.
Gotta love the
Should be
Depot.
good. One of the more recent court cases, a group of Chicago plaintiffs filed a class action lawsuit against Home Depot in 2017 because the store's 4x4 lumber actually measures out to be 3.5 by 3.5. Now, I don't know if you've ever built anything out of lumber.
I haven't.
Lumber used to be like a 2x4.
Yeah.
Used to be 2 inches by 4 inches.
Okay.
Right? But they changed the size of a 2x4, so now it's actually 3.5 by 1.5.
Okay.
Because one, it saves a shit ton of wood,
True.
and you can get a whole lot more out of it. So it's way less wasteful.
It's a good thing.
Makes it cheaper. Makes it more. I wouldn't say it's more environmentally friendly, but you're cutting down less trees to get more wood.
Yeah.
So So really, when you say a 2x4 or a 4x4, it's just a label.
Sure.
It's like the name of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, and I'm assuming that, like everybody knows that. Or at least people that are going in to buy something. Like if you're buying a 4x4, it's like a post for something. You know what I mean? Like a deck or a...
Yeah.
Like amateur DIYers don't buy 4x4s, right? So this person obviously knew. But they probably went to have a beer with the Budweiser guy.
Oh, yeah.
It was probably his buddies.
It was...
And that's how the Budweiser... He was like, well, if you're going to sue Home Depot, I'm going to sue Budweiser for not making me look pretty.
They're going for all the big dogs.
Yeah. Home Depot and other lumber suppliers have explained that 4x4 is just the name of the boards, as in industry standard dimensions actually are 3x5 by 3x5, or 3.5 by 3.5. Nevertheless, the plaintiffs sought more than $5 million in damages. The result, on March 12, 2018, U.S. District Court Judge Sharon Johnson Coleman rejected the plaintiffs' claims and dismissed the case against Home Depot without prejudice. This means the plaintiffs are free to refile the complaint if they so choose.
Oh my god. I can't take it.
$5 million.
$5
$5 million. Everybody's suing for $5 million.
This makes me want to sue someone.
For $5 million?
Just to...
I kind of want to do it for $6 million.
Oh.
Just because I don't want to be the 5 guy. You know what I mean?
You don't want to be lumped in?
I don't want to be the 5... No, I don't want to end up having beers with the Budweiser guy. And I don't even like Budweiser.
And they're like this. How much? 5 mil? 5 mil? Oh, 5 mil. You're like...
6.
They're like, what?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'll be like, I know. Hey, grab me a beer.
How dare you?
Make it a Budweiser. No, make it a Bud Light. So I can sue them.
So great. Okay, so we all know if I'm out and about on a date or with my girlfriend or whatever, I hate being out and I see you on your phone.
What?
Hate it.
Huh?
I freaking hate it.
Hate what?
Exactly.
Hate what?
It's like you doing the whole podcast just on your phone.
Right. Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Pause.
What are you doing over there? Who are you talking to?
I'm not doing anything.
Right.
I'm totally listening.
Right. How's the pictures of food and all the ads and
What?
There's one. Is One Drink Podcast?
Are you ready to order? Are you ready to?
So this
What? I was listening.
This would be me. I would do that for $5 million. I think I just found my suit. If you go on a date with me and you fucking and you're on your phone, I'm gonna sue you for $5 million. Oh my god. It just came to me right on my lap. This is my lawsuit. Holy moly, guacamole.
Dude, I had just taken a sip when you said that. Oh, holy shit.
Oh man.
Oh.
So, a man
Boy, it's too bad that coffee wasn't hot. I could have spit it on you and sued you for $5 million.
And then you would have had your lawsuit.
Well, I could have sued Dunkin', you could have sued me, and then we both could have made $5 million.
Oh my
Holy shit. Oh.
Alright, so.
You have to, next time you take your girl to dinner, dude,
Oh man.
and she just happens to look at her phone, you should be like, if you don't put that down, I'm gonna fucking sue you for $5 million.
Holy shit. So yeah, man sues date for being on her phone. He claims her behavior was breaking... Oh, they were in a movie theater, by the way. Which is even worse because... Why would you be on your phone in a movie theater?
I mean, unless you're recording it.
True.
You know what I mean? Unless you're bootlegging it. But I feel like he would have known that she was a bootlegger, like, ahead of time.
Probably on Facebook. I'm at theater 48 watching blah, 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 checking in, and... Oh, my God. Claims of behavior breaking theater rules and affected this movie watching experience. So he also suffered emotional pain and suffering from this. Which, I mean, is crazy. So she agreed to pay him the $17.31 for her cinema ticket if he left her alone. Soon after, he withdrew the lawsuit. For $17.
For $17.
I mean, the lawyer, again, you bring in...
I wonder if she paid him exactly $17.31.
I hope she did.
You know what I mean? Like, didn't just give him a 20. Like,
Right.
You know what I mean? She should have countersued him for the $2.69
That's what I'm saying.
to get her money back.
Holy Moses.
That'd
But
be
dude,
great.
put your fucking phones away, please, when you're on a date or out. Or
Right. Oh, shit's so
unless
funny.
you're taking pictures for One Drink Podcast, that is all right. That's cool.
Right. Yeah, it's totally fine. Okay, so McDonald's.
Oh no.
I'm sure this hasn't been their only lawsuit over the years.
Right.
California resident Webster Lucas sued the company for $1.5 million
Oh, phew.
in 2014 because he only received one napkin with his meal.
Is there a...
No, that's it. I mean, I have more to the story, but
Yeah.
that's why he sued them.
Stupid.
Because they only gave him one napkin.
Okay.
After a potentially radically charged argument with the manager...
That was well said.
I had to slow it down to read that. I'm sorry, I even read it wrong. After a potentially racially charged argument, which really changes the whole thing. With the manager, Lucas was offered free burgers, but he claimed the incident left him emotionally distressed.
course.
And unable to work.
What?
Yeah. Unlike the McDonald's hot coffee lawsuit of 1994, which everybody knows.
That's how this all started.
No one actually got hurt from Napkin Gate.
Oh, Napkin Gate.
Napkin Gate. McDonald's, as a result, apparently Lucas is no stranger to taking on fast food corporations. According to NBC Los Angeles, prior to filing the suit on McDonald's, he had filed against Jack in the Box, which is a popular fast food chain, twice without receiving any compensation for his claims.
Good.
Lucas is a vexatious litigant.
What the hell is that?
He's a serial suer.
Oh!
Yeah. So that's like his thing. He's like a guy that just keeps suing people. Yeah.
What is that called again?
Vexatious litigant.
I like that.
Yeah, I figured you'd like that. When I read that, I was like, oh yeah, I'm using that.
Wow.
Yeah. I also like serial suer.
I
like serial suer too.
That is good.
A person, it means it's a person who files frivolous claims, according to NBC4 legal analyst Royal Oakes. At the time of the McDonald's suit, Lucas was not on California's vexatious litigant list. So apparently it's a thing. They keep a list. There's always a list. Everybody's on a list, right? This is just his list.
Yeah.
So apparently, though, California keeps, and I'm assuming all states do, keeps records of like people that sue big companies, and they're just trying to get a payout, right? So when you are on this vexatious litigant list, it prohibits people on the list from future filings for a set amount of time.
Good.
So like you can't sue a big company for something ridiculous for however many years.
Thank God.
But he was placed on the list March 1st, 2018. With his 2014 case listed as the reason why.
Jeez.
So he got put on the list because he sued McDonald's for $1.5 million for only giving him one napkin.
You do need more than one napkin, though.
I mean,
actually,
you could just go get a napkin, though.
I think
there's dispensers everywhere.
I think you literally walk by them.
You can't not walk by them.
Right. They're everywhere.
Because there's that middle bit. Yes. So, like, if you go to sit down, whether you go right or left,
it's there.
It's there.
Yeah. So, all right. This one is a little crazy.
Okay.
But the outcome is different than what we're used to here. Husband sues wife over ugly baby, right? Everyone thinks their baby's the cutest, whatever. That's just how it is. But this baby must have been
ugly as fuck.
Ugly. So at the point, she admitted she had several plastic surgeries before they had met. So she didn't look...
So she was ugly.
Used to be ugly.
Right.
She had all these plastic surgeries, didn't tell him. All right, so he sued on the grounds of false pretenses.
Oh my God.
Claiming she misled him by hiding her cosmetic history. So she used to be...
She went from busted to beautiful.
She did. Plastic surgery.
Jesus.
He won the case.
No.
And his wife was made to pay him $120,000.
That's the only one that's won so far.
So not only did she...
That's the one that wins?
Yes.
Holy shit.
Oh, so not only did she spend all that money on plastic surgery, she had to dish out money for having an ugly baby.
You know who's going to be the real winner in this? Is that kid. Because that kid's going to grow up. And that kid will find that out.
And then
you talk about emotional distress.
Oh, wow.
You tell me that you can't go to a lawyer and tell him that you got emotional distress because your dad sued your mom for you being ugly?
Ooh.
That's like a hate crime now.
That is nuts.
Like, you can't do that shit now.
Right. Wow.
That kid's gonna make a fucking fortune one day.
$5 million.
$5 million. At least. Make it 50.
Automatically give this ugly baby.
Because how do you not feel bad for that person?
I mean...
As a judge, as a jury, if I was on the jury, right, and the case was being presented to me, kid sues parents for emotional distress and yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
And then you start hearing the case, and you're like, oh, why? Well, I found out that my dad sued my mom and won for $120,000 because I was ugly. I'll be like, guilty.
Right.
Guilty.
Just like that.
Give the kid everything. At least that $120,000.
Yep. Oh, man. So, yeah, the dead won.
That's nuts to me, dude. That's unbelievable. Okay, here's my last one.
All right.
And this is a doozy.
Let's hear
Okay?
it.
So this is a company called Custom Cleaners. Administrative law judge.
Ooh.
Now, this was a judge that filed this lawsuit.
Oh.
Right?
Okay.
I don't know what kind of judge this is, but administrative law judge. Roy Pearson filed a $67 million lawsuit against Custom Cleaners, a Washington, D.C. dry cleaner, for allegedly losing a pair of his pants.
That's it?
That's it. The 2007 civil litigation made national headlines because of its outrageous nature.
Oh, yeah.
When the dry cleaner found the pants, Pearson claimed they weren't his and demanded $1,000 for a new suit.
Oh, God.
His request was denied, which spawned the lawsuit, which he eventually dropped to a more reasonable $54 million.
Oh! Yeah. That's definitely...
The result, the judge ruled in favor of Custom Cleaners and forced Pearson to pay the business's court fees.
Oh, good.
Which totaled roughly $1,000. But Pearson's troubles weren't over. In 2016, the Washington Post reported that the D.C. Board of Professional Responsibility found that Pearson committed 2 ethics violations in regards to the Custom Cleaners case and recommended sanctions that included Pearson being placed on probation from the practice of law for 2 years.
Holy shit. That
Because I lost his
backfired.
pants. Yeah.
That backfired.
Stupid ass. So, I read another post about this. So, the Custom Cleaners initially offered to pay him for the pants.
Right.
Which the suit was like $1,100, so they figured it was like, I don't know, $480 or whatever for the pants is what he paid for them, or something like that. He said no. They offered him $5,000. No. Then they offered him $12,000.
Damn.
And he said no.
12,000.
And then they were like, well, fuck you, we'll see you in court.
Yeah.
And then he had to pay, and he couldn't work for 2 years because he got his
Idiot.
law license suspended.
Take the 12.
Stupid fuck.
Guaranteed money.
Guaranteed. That's what I'm saying, boy. They get to $12,000 and all they did was lose your pants and they found them?
Right. Those are mine. I'm gonna win.
Sure they're not.
Jeez.
I'd have taken that 12 grand.
See ya. Done.
Shake my hand on it. 12
Yeah.
G's. Gimme.
Yeah.
See you later.
And you can keep my pants.
Boy, guaranteed money.
Wow.
And he'd still have his job.
He'd still be a judge.
Right, and he would look
Probably
like a
making-
douchebag to everybody else.
Probably making decent money.
Probably making good money every year.
Any judge is...
It gotta be $100K
Yeah.
or better, right?
You're-
Except maybe the little, like, small town judges that just do, like, traffic stuff. But, I mean, even then, it's that, I mean, you know,
Yeah.
they gotta make, you know, halfway decent money.
Yeah.
Even the little ones. But, you know, you talk whatever kind of judge that is.
All over a pair of pants. I've
Fucking
never been
pair
to the
of
dry
pants, dude.
cleaner, have you? Never
Like
had?
a handful of times.
Yeah. I just
Like
never...
4 or 5 times.
I should
ever.
take my suit up there. I got a
Yeah.
couple new suits. We're
Ooh.
gonna have to pimp some suits
Fresh. I'm in.
out somewhere. So
I'm in.
Just do something.
I'm ready. Before it gets too hot.
Oh, true.
Because it's about to get toasty.
Cooking in there.
You know what's really irritating me about this weather?
Sweat.
It's going to be fucking gorgeous this week.
Is
It's
it?
going to be mid-70s. So tomorrow, 67, 72, 74, 78, and then it's going to be like 80 on Friday or 84 on Friday.
So it's here.
And it's going to be perfectly sunny. No clouds all week. So I've been struggling the last like 3 weeks with
Yeah.
work, with doing exterior,
Oh, of
because I
course.
picked up exterior jobs, which I usually don't like to do in April because the weather is like this. So, you know, it's been like a day of decision on whether I'm
Yeah.
going to go paint or not. And twice when I was painting at Ferguson's, I got rained on while I was painting, which, you know, then I have to do everything over again the next day because it ruins it. I just finished up my last job yesterday.
Yeah.
Yesterday. And this coming week, it's literally can't be any better weather to paint outside.
Oh.
And I have no exterior jobs lined up. I have
So
2 interiors lined up
Yeah. Well,
on the nicest week of the year.
we'll have to plug your company on our page and all over social media, and maybe you'll get one.
Yeah, and then it'll rain.
True. But at least you know.
Yeah, that's true. What I should do is
You're
just
gonna be
take
like,
on.
"I'll take it."
I should just take on small interior jobs that only take me like 1 or 2 days, and then I can have a 5-day weekend.
Well, that's true too.
You know what I mean?
Shit.
All I gotta do is make like $400 a week, and that'll cover all my bills. You know what I mean? That's it.
So yes, that is our show. 1 drink, 4 crazy court cases. This is why your court is backed up.
Yeah.
So stay out of court
Yes.
unless it's unless you have to be there.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. But yes, that is our show.
Yeah. We do have a very special shout out.
Yeah.
This week. And this one touches everybody because everybody's got one. Tomorrow, or a few days ago,
Yeah.
it was Mother's Day.
Mother's Day.
So to all the 1 drink mamas out there, including mine and Matt's,
Yes.
we love you.
Happy
Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you for watching the show.
Yes, they are our biggest supporters,
100%.
fan, whatever you want to call it, and our mother.
And their mama.
Moms.
Ma. What do you call your mom?
Mom.
Mom?
Yeah.
Just mom?
Yeah.
It's always ma for
Keep
me.
it basic.
Just ma.
Ma.
Yeah.
Ma!
They always
Meatloaf!
They always fuck with me. She always fucks with me about it too. She's like, ma. Because when I call, I'll be like, hey, ma.
Yeah.
But I do it too. She does a pretty good impression of it.
So yes,
I kick out of that, ma.
happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, and that's all we got.
Yep.
That was funny.
Yeah,
God
that was
damn.
good. But anyways, guys, don't forget you can check us out on both Facebook and YouTube, or listen to us on all major platforms.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. So be sure to click on that sub button. Ring in
the new year.
It's been like 2 weeks since we've done
been a
one,
while.
since I've done one of these outros. So I'll just try it again. Don't forget to hit the sub button, to smash that bell notification. Whatever. Just hit the bell and you'll be notified.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll get it right on the next one.
And also just share with one person.
Yep.
That's all we ask.
Just one. And it's cool because Matt's not gonna edit that out. That I screwed up that outro.
Hell no. We like
don't
to
edit anything.
We like to keep everything authentic.
So that's cool. Yeah, authentic. Shitty. But anyways, guys, if you like my shitty outros and Matt making fun of me, then be sure to check out all of our other videos because, I'm sure to at least screw up on most of them.
Check out our blooper reels. Plenty of mistakes.
Yeah.
made.
Well, my mistakes.
Also
and you're
me.
laughing.
Yeah, well.
Because your laugh is infectious, dude. Like, you get going and it just makes everything funny.
As you could tell earlier in the show.
Oh, yeah. Well, I fucking took a sip of coffee, though. And then he just blurts out,
Can't help it.
And I knew where you were going, because I started to laugh before you actually said it too, man, because I knew exactly where you were going with that shit. And I really tried to swallow my sip, and then you said it, and I was like, son of a bitch. So I'm glad I didn't spit that out all over myself.
That was good.
Yeah. I could have sued Dunkin', though.
Damn.
I could have had $5 million. Six. No, six.
$6 million.
Six. I'm the $6 million man. But anyways, guys, until next time.
See ya.
Cheers.
Oh,
That was 50 minutes.